usually at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're about 20 minutes late, but that happens. I'm just going to do a quick live stream today. I'm going to continue back with the templates for the dogs. So this week we're going to work on the Shih Tzus. This is from Mares, who requested that on Facebook. So without further ado, let's just flip the screen and get going on that. So we're just going to turn the screen around. We're going to pull up the video on my computer so we can see what's going on, and just open the right browser, and you guys can let me know if you see this. It is a little dark today. Sorry about that. It's a gray day. I haven't figured out the lighting for that at this point, but we're going to see what we can do. We are going to go to my channel. There we go. Go to the live. Go to the live, and here we are. Yay! So we can see the templates. Hi, Amber. So if you guys don't already know, Tree Sap Girl is Amber, and she's the moderator of my YouTube channel. So if you have any questions, she usually has the answer, which is awesome. We're going to get our tools. Cute sketches. Thank you. Yeah, it's always fun to make the sketches. I love to draw. So that's the fun part, is developing the sketches. I finally got the yoga templates and tutorials up, and those took me a month to create those designs. So that was quite the job. There's always a lot of work involved with developing the designs, but that's the fun part. So now we have a few of these the Shih Tzus. So I don't know, Amber, if you have a one that you like, a preference. Maybe I'll just go for the thinner wire. I did pull out my thicker aluminum wire, but I think it's a little bit thick. So maybe I'll just go for the 20 gauge, and hopefully I have all the colors that we need. We have all the by the dozen colors too. And let's see what else we have for the wire. I have some 20 gauge, the silver color as well. Let's just see what we got. This is the 20. Yeah, here's the silver, and maybe a pink bow would be cute. I have this is fuchsia, and then I think I left a bunch of my wires downstairs. I probably have the gold and brass. Let me just grab the gold because I think I have that as well. Hi, Louise from Oakville. Nice. And I'm in Montreal, so that's not that far. Well, it's a bit of a drive. So let me just grab you guys can look at the templates. I'm just going to grab my gold 20 gauge wire because I think I left it downstairs. So I'll just grab that, and then we can get started on the dogs. Okay, so here's the gold, and let us get going. I do want to do one with a bow, so maybe I could try this simple one first, and then we can do another one after that. So let's go ahead and start the bow first. Oh, of course we need the Sue. Hi, Sue, also from Oakville. Oh, that's so cool. Nice, you guys are friends. I love that. Thanks for hopping on. That is awesome. Wow, well, for now, the Canadians outweigh the American and international people. So there we go. That's awesome. So now let us get some wire for the bow. And I'm not sure how much, but probably not that much. I think 6 inches would be plenty. So let's cut 6 inches. So Sue, are you a jewelry maker? Let me know in the comments. And I'm always interested to see what creative projects you guys are working on. That's awesome. So let's do 7 inches for the bow and figure out how we are going to do this. And again, I apologize, it's a little bit dark, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be actually. So we have our chain nose pliers and the round nose pliers. These are the Beetle on new slimline pliers. I actually quite like them. They've really improved their quality of tools in the last few years, so I'm very happy for these tools. And what we're going to do is start with the bow, figure out how we're going to do it. So I'm just going to start bending in the middle. No, you're not. Not yet. Ooh, well, we might get you interested in making jewelry or wire art, and it's such a creative pastime. And I've been doing this for 35 years, I guess, the wire anyways. My husband had been making wire bicycles for quite a few years before I met him. I guess he's been doing it for at least 40 years, maybe a little more. And I've actually sold jewelry at the AGO in Toronto, the Art Gallery of Toronto, Art Gallery of Ontario. They have a gallery shop, and they used to carry my jewelry back in the 90s, like a lot. We're talking a long time ago. And so that was really fun. And I had also some, I believe, in the Textile Museum, some little scissors and spools and things like that. So that's really fun. I don't do as much wholesale anymore. I have at a local gallery, at the Viva Vita Art Gallery. And that's my friend Nydia that owns the gallery. So she has my stuff as well. But mostly I sell on Etsy. I did a craft show on the weekend. It was really fun. So craft shows are fun. You get to meet a lot of people and do special requests. So I'm trying to think if I did any special requests this time. I don't think I did. I think I pretty well had everything that people wanted. So that was fun. Now, so let's go ahead and start to form the bow. I'm just basically tracing the bow, the template, but lifting it off the template to do the detail. So we're going to do that one, and then we can do it on this side. And if you need to turn the template, you can turn the template. There we go. And these are always available in my DIY shop after the live stream. Like give it 24 hours or something to put it all together, because I take nice pictures of all the pieces that we make, and then I put them together in a little template, and that way people can have a better idea of how everything looks. I know in the video it's a little bit hard to see, so doing the templates helps people to visualize a little bit better. And then if you need help with proportions, having the templates helps to have the proportions there. So that's, that's a cute little bow. That's really cute. And do I want to twist it around? If you don't want to actually twist it around, you can keep it simple and just clip it flush here, okay? Because sometimes when you twist the wire around too much, it doesn't look clean anymore. But look at how clean that looks when you just cut it super flush. It looks really, really clean and really professional. So we're gonna do this like that, and then up, and you can curve it up a bit if you want. So that is what we have so far. Cute little bow, and we can push it down a little bit, and then we want to cut that flush there. So we're going to just clip that one flush as well, so it sits. Put it on its side so you can see, line up this flat part of the flush cutter with the top side of that wire. So you just line it up, clip it like so it's super flush. See, it's like a straight line there. And then, oh, you can't see very well because I'm not so close to the camera, but it's just super flush, okay? And then all you have to do is just bring it in so it's like not scratchy on either sides. It's like right in there, lined up. So there's the cute little bow. And what we'll do is when we attach it to the doggy, we're gonna flip it so that those little cut sides are up there. So there's our bow. And then what I was thinking is we could do doggy and attach it. Remember how we did Dorothy in Wizard of Oz? We did her dress, and then we attached, the arms and legs to the dress. So we started with the dress, and then we worked our way out. So we're going to start with the bow and work our way now with the doggy. So gold or silver, I mean, I'll probably do a little bit of each too. So why don't we just do gold? And how much wire? That's quite a bit of wire maybe. So it's hard to eyeball. Like, I guess if you really tried to think about it, you'd have to do like 1 inch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 18 inches. I'm just super guessing. I'm not that great at guessing how much wire, to be honest. So if you're really not sure, we could do 18 and then maybe another 2 inches, so 20. And then we can clip it. Hopefully it's enough, and we're gonna write it down. So we have 20 inch of 20 gauge. So we'll know, and then we can do the doggy. So let me just see. We have, you're better to start at one side where you know the end is going to be. So let's remove that. Let's just start over here, because we know we don't really need much extra wire other than that. We'll just need enough to turn it around. So maybe I'll leave a 1/4 inch there or something. So let's go ahead. I'm going to push some of these tubs out of the way. I have all my wire over here. And Corey. Hey, Corey. We are doing a Shih Tzu doggy for Mertz today. And I don't know how to pronounce her name, to be honest. It's Merz. It might be a nickname or an abbreviation, Merz, or maybe it's a nickname for Mary. I'm not quite sure. But anyways, if I'm butchering your name, I'm very, very sorry. And you can tell me. So now we are going to get our, let's keep working with the chain nose pliers. Where in the world did I put them? Oh, here's the round ones. These are the flat ones. Here they are. Okay. That's the trouble when all the pliers have the same color handles. That's some feedback I need to give Beetle on, is when they do their pliers, to change up the handles a little bit so we know what's what. I should tell them that. I didn't even think about it. I've noticed it before, and I've noticed it with other brands. Xuron is the same. All their handles are turquoise, but if you have 3 pliers that are similar style, you have to battle to know which is which. So I end up putting tape on the handles of my pliers so I can know what they are. So that's good feedback for Beetle on, is try to change up the handles a little bit so we know. Maybe have a standard marking for round, a standard marking for flat, a standard marking for chain nose. That would be really, really handy. A code or a stripe or something. We're going to figure out that. I should be in product development. I think that would be, I have a lot of ideas. And actually I'm working on some products, like designs for tools that I would love to, be able to manufacture, but it's a pricey venture doing that. But Beetlon has told me that if I come up with some ideas, I want to partner with them, that we can develop some products or tools together. So that would be awesome, because I definitely have a lot in mind and a lot that I've, kind of DIY'd for myself. So here we go. So we're just going to do the bottom part of the dog here. Okay, we're going to do here. And hi, Ashita, nice to see you. Awesome. So we're just doing the Shih Tzu here from Merz, who had requested it. And then now we're just going to do, you could follow the lines or you can freeform the lines. Now the thing about, if you're freeforming, vary the size. Like some should be longer than the others, just because it looks more artistic when you vary the sizes, like the length of the fur type of thing. So some small, some large, curve some out one way, some out the other way. It just makes it look much more interesting design-wise when there's variety and asymmetry. So now we still have to go out a little bit more. Bring that one out a little bit more. And if you want those sharper, you can bend them out like on themselves, but I'm going to keep it pretty simple. So we're going to bring this one around here, and then we are going to need one more. So let's do one more. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a big buzzing in the background. So they're cutting down some trees in our neighborhood, I guess, so I can hear that. You guys probably can't. So here we have the bottom part of the hair, and let's bring this one around and bring this one up, and then we can kind of measure it a little bit more so we have a little bit more accuracy with the measurement. And then we're going to bring this one down and start forming around the bottom, like the bottom near where the, I guess you might call them like kind of jowls. I don't know if you'd call them a jowl on a Shih Tzu. It's jowl sounds so foreboding. Okay, so here we have this part. So we're using the template to slightly measure this, and then here, let me put it back over here. You really have to kind of twist the template around a little bit. So I'm going to use my round pliers to do this part. Okay, we're going to get this and then bring this one around with the round pliers here. Around here and around here out. And then if you want to do the little nose, the little nostril, you can do that. So you can take this, bring it around. Now, if you want that circle to be smaller and your tip of your pliers aren't that small, you just start the turn and then pull it. Give it a tug, and then that makes that a loop smaller. Okay, so now we're going to take this and bring it up, and then we're going to bring it down. Okay, we're just making the shape of the nose around here. And are we bringing it to the front or the back? To the back, I think. So we're going to bring it here. Made a little bit of a triangle, almost looks like a mushroom. And then bring it in a little bit more. Okay. And then from here, we're going to form another nostril. And we're going to take that to the back. So I'm going to just start the circle as we did before. Okay, start the circle here. And then we need to pull it a little bit. We don't want it too small either, so I'm going to bring this one around here. There. Okay, so that goes in a little bit. And we can get the Shih nose pliers just to push that down a bit. Okay, so now we have the nose. You can push it a little bit more. There's the nose. And we're just going to come back down. Round nose pliers, bring this one down and around to finish like the shape of the mouth. Okay, and again, you can push it a bit. There. So there's what we have. If you guys can see that, that's what we have for our nose so far. Let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah. Hopefully it's clear enough. I know my camera goes in and out of focus, but that gives you an idea of how it looks. In fact, what we should be doing is what I try to remember to do, and then of course I always forget. Let's take a photo of that, because when I do the templates, it's nice to have some photos in between process so you guys can see how it looks. So let's do that. We're just gonna focus. There we go. Perfect. Okay, great. Now, where are we at? Okay, so now we've got around here, and we want to, other way around. Oh, what did I do wrong? Let me just see. No, we did this. Oh yeah, that's what we did wrong. Okay, so now we've done this, and this has to go back that way. I knew something was off. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then we have to just bring them, he has got a little mouth, and we're gonna bring that across here. So here is what we have so far. Just lost track of my direction. Here and, oh, these aren't the round nose pliers. I'm telling you, Beadlon has to do something about that, because I mean, either that or I'm just gonna paint one of the handles, because it's really irritating when you have to, especially if you've done a bend and then you're like, that's not right. Like I almost did a bend, but that's okay. It's definitely a fixable problem. So we've got that, and then now we're going to curve that down again. Okay, so we've got that and that here. And then we want to bring it down on this side, and we can, similar to the other side, it doesn't have, like this one was more round. You can make this one less round. You could give, variety is the spice of life. So we can just give it a little bit of variety. There we go. And cute little nose. Thank you. A Mimi heart. Oh, it's true. Yeah, you're right. It kind of does at that. Yeah, it looks like an upside down heart. Super fun. Nice. I love hearts. Everybody should love hearts. Okay, so now we've got that in here. So we're going to bend that across here. We're trying to follow that best we can. And now we're going to do a circle. So we're going to do the circle. And maybe we'll bring it to the front or the back. Maybe to the front. So we're going to bring that around here and just see if the eye is about the right size, about the right position. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, go by the template, but also go by eye, because if your dimensions are slightly different than the template, it's just good to everything be proportioned in your thing. So here we go. So there's the eye, and then we want to do a little fringy thing. So we're just going to take this up here. Oh yeah, that we're going to do with the bow. And so now we can just bend it back, push it, because we don't want this to be too round. We want this to look kind of like hair. And I mean, you could, like I said, bend it back on itself if you want. There we go. Bring that down. And if you need it more, if you need that to be more pushed in, just get your flat pliers and push it in a bit. Okay, we can definitely use the flat pliers to do that. And would like it to be a little more wobbly. It's looking a little like stiff, but if you're finding it too stiff, you can always like give it a little random bend. You know, everything looks better when it's not too straight. Okay, and then another bend up here. Okay. There. And then down here. And over here. And across here. Okay, so now we have what looks like a little bit of fringe here for the hair. And then we're going to pinch it in a little bit more, because I find it's going to be nicer if it's just pinched in a bit. In this too, we could kind of pinch and bend it a little bit just to make it more interesting. So that's cute, very cute. And let's see where we're at template wise. I think that should be good. And now we're going to do the other eye. So let's just get I think we're going to have a little too much wire. Maybe my 18 inches was a good prediction. I said 18 and I added 2. So sometimes it's really hard to say. You have to be generous when you're estimating wire. So there's the eyes. So that's really cute, guys. Looks really good. Okay, so now, okay. Perfect. Okay, nice. So we've got face, and if ever you need to straighten it out a bit, you can also get your nylon jaw pliers. These are the newer Belon nylon jaw pliers, which are pretty well like the other ones, but they have all kinds of other nylon jaw pliers, which is like this inner nylon jaw plier, which is super cool. So if you need a flat plier and nylon jaw, this is a handy tool. Okay, so now we are going to take our round nose pliers. Let's stay on camera here, and here, and bring that one down. Okay, and from there, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, let's bring it down a little bit more, and we're just going to follow this. Okay, so I'm going to go here and here and down, and let's see how long. Here. This too, you can curve it a bit. Always looks more interesting when it's a bit curved. And then this length of ear. So let's see let's just see if their ears are about the same length. It's hard to say though. So like if that went there to there, it's a little lower, and then this one went there to there. Yeah, they're pretty good. Okay, and they don't have to be exactly the same. Okay, so let's bring this one up and let's do some little curvy things. Okay, there. And I'm thinking I want to square this out a little bit. I find it a little bit round. I just gave it a little bit of a pinch. It's very subtle. Okay, and now let us bring this over here. And over here. And there. Okay, so look at this. We actually overestimated our wire. So I'm going to, where did I write that? I think 18 inches is more than enough. Okay, so even if we cut those 2 inches off, let's do it. So even if we cut those, that's 18 inches. So that 18 would be just enough. So that's super cool. So here is Doggy. And let me make sure this is going to be good. You can put it against the template again if you want to bring it around. That looks good. So we're going to bring that one up and around and up and around. Okay, let's take a picture of that one. And then the bow. Oh my gosh, this is cute, cute. Are the metal pieces for the handle more stable on those pliers? Do you mean these, Corey? The spring? So far, so good. I wonder if you might even be able to buy replacements for those. I'm not sure. I find springs always break, so these metal pieces are much better. I've been using them for quite a while. So far, they're good. So we'll see how it goes. But I know the spring, those precision round nose pliers that I've used that I do like, the little thin precision round nose pliers. Let me grab them. Those are the ones that Amber found on Amazon, and they're great. They're great pliers, but the spring broke. So I don't know if anyone's found replacement springs, but I love these pliers. I love the tips. See, they're a little bit smaller than those tips. So I think, let me just get my glasses off. Yeah, they are a little bit smaller than these ones, but the trouble is there's no springs. So I have to find a solution to that. Maybe I can stick some kind of wire in there like that. Maybe I can make my own spring like that. I'm going to try that. Okay, so now, so cute, thank you. Okay, so let's get this attached. And so what we'll have to do is attach it at either side of the bow. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. I'm not quite sure how else we would do it. So let's go ahead and I think I'm going to go up from the bottom and then bend it. So what we want to do is take your round nose pliers and make sure it's kind of centered in the right place. We can always like adjust it here and then here, here and there. So make sure they're like above the eyes type of thing. Okay, oopsies. So I'm going to bend this up and just see if it's in a good position. Okay, so we bent them up. Okay, I can also take a picture of that. I've broken some and just move around and keep having to adjust. Do you mean the metal piece, Corey? Because I don't know if you can buy replacements for that. I'll ask Beadalon. Actually jot that down. Beadalon. Replacement spring and also color code handles. I'll ask them. I got them on speed dial, so I will ask them about that and find out. And we're going to put this one here and here, and that looks really cute. Make sure it's in the right position. Doesn't need to be wider. No, I think it's good. Okay, so now what we have to do is the spring. Yeah, so far they haven't broken, knock on wood. So let me know, are yours this type of spring, Corey? And are you talking about the beadle-on pliers or another plier? So far, so good. And then these ones, oh, these don't even have a spring, the nippers, or do they? Oh. Yeah, I guess they, I don't know what their spring is. Oh yeah, look at this one. This one has a, look at this, that's cool. This one just has a little metal piece. That's a spring. That might be an idea too. Genius. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put the bow on. So put it in the big one first, little one second. Okay, and then we're gonna have to hold that really, really tightly and bring this one down. Okay, we're gonna bring that one down, give it a good little bend and push. Okay, and this one too, we're gonna bring this one down and give it a good little push, a good little pinch here. Because we really want that to sit in the bottom of the, we want it to sit right in the bottom of the bow. Okay, so we're just gonna really, really push that one down. So we're gonna do, hold it in place, push that one down, and then make sure you pull it like really tight to the back. This one too. Okay, pull it really, really tight to the back. Give it a good, good pinch. Now, what we wanna do is, you could bring it to the back and clip it, or we could just clip it flush. So be careful here. Take my glasses off. Okay, we're going to hold this and get right in there and clip it. Okay, so it's nice and clipped. And then this one too, get right in there, clip it. And yeah, so this one, check it. You might have to clip a little bit more. Okay, maybe a teeny bit more without clipping the other wire. Okay, good. So now push it in and give it the last little pinch. So it's going to stay in that corner of the bow. You might have to turn it a bit. Okay, make sure it goes right in the corner of that bow and pinch. So, oh my goodness, this is so cute. So we're going to just pinch that. And there is the little Shih Tzu that looks like a portrait. So cute. I'm going to purchase more tools soon after investigate. Awesome. Nice. Yes, the spring. And are they beadle-on tools, Corey? Let me know, and let me know how long you've had them. So here, because definitely their quality is better now, as far as I can see from previous, like older tools. So let's just adjust this a little bit. Okay. And there is our little Shih Tzu. Let's bring it up. So there's that one. The bow, so cute, thank you. There she is. Okay, so now let's do one more. And which one do we want to do? We can do a full body one. This one with the heart's cute. Or 4 legs. Let me get maybe the silver wire this time. Using different tools for different gauge wire. Round nose. 18 rad. Beadle-on, they're getting old, yeah. So maybe some of the new ones would be good. That would be awesome. Well, if you participate in Live Wires for the Win, you could win $200 worth of new tools. So just saying. Okay, so now we are going to figure out which one we want to do next. They're all kind of cute. This one's kind of cute. Maybe I'll do that one. He's kind of cute with the eyes. think I like him. Okay, let's do that one. Okay, so I am going to Mirta. Hello, hello. Nice. Better late than never. I was late too, so you're not that late. Okay, so 18, and I don't think we're gonna need 30 inches, but let's do 24 inches. Okay, and hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, so we're gonna start with 24 inches. I'm gonna cut that here, and I'll just do this one today, and then that'll be it for today. Different tools for different gauges, yeah, and yeah, depending on your purposes too. There are some tools that are more heavy duty for sure. So now let us go ahead and also figure out where I'm going to start and end this thing. So I haven't thought that far in advance. Maybe we're going to end it around here at the collar or something. So if that's the case, if we start at the nose, work our way around here, tube, and then work our way around here, we're going to need it longer on one side than the other. So why don't we start it at about maybe 6 inches. Okay, we'll start here start at 6 inches. Okay, and we'll just start with the nose. Hopefully that'll be enough. It should be enough. So let's get this. You know this dog. Nice. Nice. So now we are going to, they're cute little dogs, that's for sure. And we're going to bring this one in and bring this one in. We'll start the nose and bring that one down. And down. And then this side, we're going to bring this one across and down. Okay, so now what we want to do is we are going to, I did a little like tongue thing there. So why don't I first, I'm going to bring this one over. I'm going to just start doing the face over here. So we're going to bring this one out, and down, and out. Let's just measure if it's more or less the same. So that's pretty good. We're going to bring that one out here. And then this one, we want to do a little tongue. So we're going to bring that one out a little bit, and then just around to try to do a little tongue thing here to the back, and then around. Okay, so there's like the nose and the tongue. It's really cute. I don't know if you can see it. It's really, really cute. Okay, and then we're going to bring this one down. Here, we've got a long end there that's getting in the way. And we're going to like bring this one out and down. Okay. And then what we want to do here, let's just start doing this part of the dog. So we're going to go up, and then down and up. And then we're going to see where the eyes are going to go. So we're going to go around here, and then the eye, I'm going to bring this one around and see if that's in the right position. So around, and then I'm going to bring it to the front. So it looks like the eye is slightly behind the hair, the fur. And then we're going to bring this one up here, out, and then up. Okay, up, and then across. So that's, whoops, maybe a little higher. So that's half of the face. Okay, I can take a picture of that. I should set a timer. Sketches are great. Thank you. Chinese. Shih Tzu. Yeah. That's how I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's SHIH, other word TSU. There we go. There we go. So this one, and we are going to come over here and measure here. Okay, and we could just kind of copy what we have going here. We could kind of do the mirror image of what we have there. So we're going to bring that one up. It's okay if it's a little off though. Okay. Yeah, that way. And then that way. And that way. Do a little where. The one here. And then again, we want to bring this to the front. So we're going to do the circle. And I have that big long end that's getting in the way. So we're going to bring this one around, see if it's in the right position. Kind of compare it, that to that. Should be good. We can maybe bring it over a little bit more. There. Okay. Okay, so we've got that, and then up. Perfect. Okay, so we have the face, which is really cute. Okay, so now let's take a picture of the face all together. And if it's not perfectly symmetrical, don't worry about it. The long hair, yeah. Okay, so now let us go ahead and let's bring it around here. So we're going to come up here, up, and we will here bring it up and down, curve it a bit so it has a little bit of wave to it. And then I'm going to bring this down here and okay. Oops, sorry, I forgot to talk. I just when you go out in your own little world and you kind of forget what's happening around you, that just happened to me. That was weird. I just went off in space for a second. Feel free for you guys to chat in the comments too, because sometimes I get so focused on what I'm doing. So here's this one, and then we're just going to bring it back here and follow that shape, okay, around here. And then we're going to bring it out. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and then as always, if you guys want to multitask, you could definitely go in and out on other browsers if you have other things you're looking at. Not to worry about that. Okay, so we've got our little puppy. Okay, and now we're just going to do, I know they usually have a curly tail. Maybe I'd like to do a curly tail. I kind of like the curly tails. This one I did kind of like this kind of curly, but now I don't have enough wire to finish it over there. But that would have been cute to finish it as a spiral. But I didn't, maybe we can just finish it like we could do some kind of spirally thing. Let's try it, because rather than do like a lump, which you can do like a little lump, I kind of want to try the little spiral thing, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. Let's bring it around. I can always change it after. So if we bring this one around and and we do like Let's see if it's gonna work. Mm, 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 Okay, if we brought it around like here. But are we gonna put it outside, to the outside? Probably to the outside would be better. Okay, and then we're going to bring it that way. Okay, and hopefully I'm still staring at the lake. Oh, lucky. I wish I was staring at a lake. I didn't make it to the cottage this year, but I might try to go in a couple of weeks when the fall colors are out. Okay, so now, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if I like this curvy tail thing. I don't have to see about that, because we bring that up and around. Maybe could bring it up a little bit more, maybe. Okay, I'm not sure I like how it goes over the body. This is where you can just, you know, use your imagination and creativity to decide how you want to do this part. Because, you know, you could do a curvy tail, but I find it's not fat enough. I would think I'd want like a fatter curvy tail. But I don't know. Are they curvy like that? Let me look it up. I'm not sure how they look. Let me just see. Sometimes when I get stuck, I have to look at a picture. We'll see what the tail looks like. Yeah, so it says they're like kind of curvy, like that. Got like a little puff on it. Let's see how they look. Oh yeah, they're kind of like puffy and curvy and stuff, but not necessarily curly. Well, they have a little puff on the end, some of them. So maybe this might have been better to do it puffy like that. Let's see if it's too late to do that. I mean, we can open it up a bit and see. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm liking that curve there. Let's see what we can do with that. Oh, you like it curvy? Curvy. You like it curvy? Okay. Let's just see what we can do. You guys let me know, like, do you like it like that? Or should I try to do it puffy? I'm not sure. Because that's kind of like curved. But maybe I should just do like a puff. Like that. Let me know if I should be puffy or curvy. Because I can do it either way. I guess if it covers over too, maybe it's good. I don't know. Puffy or curvy or puffy? Let's have a few more votes and then we can go from there. And in the meantime, I can work on this side to see how it looks. So we're gonna go here. Okay, and I'll just come over to this side and then I'll go back to the tail. We're gonna go here. Okay, and then here. Okay, and then here. And over here. No, I like the puff. Oh, okay, you like the puff. Okay, cool. Okay, maybe we'll just fix that then. Yeah, I don't know, the curve isn't quite convincing. The way I'm doing it isn't quite right. Because the tail is slightly curved, but then there's a puff on the end with the with that kind of dog. So let's bring that one in here. And we're gonna go here and then up. Okay. Oh, didn't quite do this the same way, but it's okay. We can do it that way. I'm gonna bring this to the back. Okay, I didn't quite do the ears the same way, but that's okay. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna give this one a little bit of don't translate to you. Slight curve with hair hanging down. Mirta doesn't understand curvy or puffy. It's hard to translate. Yeah. Okay, let's see what I can do. We'll just put it on hold for a sec. Okay, so we're going to bring this one up here. And I didn't quite do the ears the same way, but we can just actually bend this back on itself. And that's a different way to like do the ear. So rather than like going around itself, we're just going to bend it back on itself. And this is where we can maybe do a collar or something. So we're just going to stop it there. And then this, let me look at the pictures again. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm having trouble typing with one hand. Yeah, it's kind of poofy. Let's see. Okay, so this, yeah, curves, and then there's like a puff thing going on. Yeah, some aren't, some are straight. Let's see if it's curly. Okay. Yeah, like the curly one. Okay, that's not right tail. Let's just look at the whole dog. Yeah, it's got like a little puff thing on the tail. It's tricky. Profile. Yeah, sometimes you just have to look at a whole bunch of things. Yeah, so this kind of shows what it looks like. Yeah, it kind of just goes up and down. Like it's not, the tail's not even curly really. That's very tricky. Yeah. Oof. I'm not sure. Okay. Now let us see what we can do here. Yeah, I think it has to be thicker at the end. I think I pushed it that way and then that way, and it actually looks better. So it's not so skinny at the end of the curve. So that's the solution. I just push that out a bit so it's a bit wider. So that's already better. Okay, so we'll just do that. You guys honestly can do it any way you want. So it's a slightly different than my sketch, but I kind of like the way it looks like that. I'm going to bring it down a bit. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Okay, so now looks pretty good. And rabbit's tail. Yeah, rabbit's tails are easy. You can just do a little loop. Way you go. Okay, so now we've got that. Okay, so let's put this back in position. Now we have to do the body, or I mean the legs. Okay, so let's just do, I'm just gonna trace these like that, and across, and hopefully this wire is long enough. Oh gosh, now let's see if I cut it too short this time. To there, and I'm just going to turn that one around, and okay, and if you want it more curly, you can kind of go in and out a bit, and I'm going to bend this one to the back. Okay, so here, and then we're just going to bend this one a bit to the back, and then across here. Okay, around here. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Okay, bring it down. a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna straighten this out a bit. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna bring this one here and then this one down. Okay, so we're gonna bring that one down and then do the other foot and around. Whoops, I think I'm going off the thing. I'll go around here, and this one's a little bit behind, so we're just turning it back on itself here. Okay. Okay, like that. Okay, so that's just turned back on itself, and then this way. And then we can do some curly whirlies. Okay, there. So now we want to do the front leg. This one I'm just going to bend up out of the way here. So there's those two legs, and then this one we're going to bend up and then down. So we're going to bend it. Maybe get the flat pliers or chain nose pliers. So we're going to bend it straight up and then down on itself. Okay. And then again, too, you can make it a little bit kind of wobbly, a little curly. And get this one here. There. So we've got those to there. These ones are more in the front, so they're going to be a little bit longer. Okay. A little bit longer. Here. Okay. And that way. And then up here. Okay. A little bit more maybe. There. Okay, and then a little bit more here. And we can bend it back down a bit like it was here, but a little lower here. Here. And I really hope I'm not going to run out of wire. I'm going to bring this one up. And then we're just going to measure it around. And then this one's like behind, so we're going to bend that one down here. Yeah, maybe back over a little bit more. And then we can do some curves. And measure here, here, and then here. Here, and then around. This one's to the back. Oh, I think we're going to maybe have just enough wire. Okay, so we're going to bring that one around a little more, around here, and then up. This one's kind of behind, so we're just going to be careful with it. Okay, so there, we've got that, and then up. And now we've got the doggy done, but now how are we going to finish him? That's the question. So let's take a picture of him like that. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so let's just remove this for a bit and that. So there's doggy so far. And then I hadn't quite thought about how I'm going to finish it, but I was thinking if we did a little bit of a collar or something. So let's bring that around here. And then this one can go over here, around here. So we want to just get it lined up properly. Bring that one in a little bit more. Get these ears over. Okay. So now if we bring this up a little bit, let's just do some slightly curly wire. Okay. And then where's the collar going to be? This wire is a little longer, so maybe we'll bend this one up. So just figure out like the distance between here and there, and then we're going to bend this up at a right angle. Okay, and then you can crisp it up with your flat pliers. So just use the flat pliers, hold it, and give it a good, like, push it up on a sharp angle. So now what we're going to do is take this wire, and we want to attach it and that's going to be where the collar is. So I'm going to bend it back on itself. So get the round pliers, we're going to hold it here and bring it back. Okay, so we're going to bring it back. We're going to start our circle with the round pliers, okay, and then stick that end in there. Maybe I can just take a picture. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to give it a good little push. So now we want to really give it up, like really pull it. And then we're going to clip that flush. It looks like it's in a good place. I mean, you could also put both wires across, but this one's a little bit short. So let's go ahead and clip it. Take my glasses off. And trim it. Okay, so there's that. Oops, see, there I go with the round nose pliers again. Okay, so I'm just going to close up that gap. Okay, so we have a little guy, and then what I'm thinking is you could do a little collar, but it also might be really fun to put like color on it. So if you wanted, you could put beads. You could definitely put beads across there if you want it, or you can make a little coil. So let me just get some slightly thinner wire. Ouch, I just hit my foot. Ouch. Okay, and I'm just gonna get some thinner wire. Okay, so here is the by the dozen wire, 22 gauge, which I've already used a lot of it, so I don't have a lot left. But what we can do is either do like a red or maybe a purple one. Okay. Red might stand out a little more. Okay, and then what I want to do is get a piece of the, well, I'm not going to use 20 gauge is a little small. So I'm just going to grab a piece of, it's like 16 gauge wire, and then I'm going to make a coil. So you can work right off the spool, 22 gauge wire, and we're gonna see how this is gonna look. So if we're gonna do like a little coil that we can put on the wire, so then we can add some color, but we can, I mean, you could even do a 2-color one. If you want to make a coil with 2 colors, that'd be cute too. You could definitely do a coil with 2 colors. See, if you put another color in there, you could do a stripy one if you turn them at the same time. You could do red and green for a Christmas collar. But I've just started this one, so I may as well go. You can do, but a 2-colored coil would be really cute. And I'm just going through this, and I'm going to make it as long as I need to fit across the collar. And this is just a nice way to do something without beads, and I prefer to do wire art without beads. In fact, the live wires for the win this year, we have a stipulation that everything has to be made out of wire. So we're not doing mixed media, we're not doing beads. It's all going to be wire this year. So that's the direction we want to really go with that, is really having it be a wire art challenge. So it's going to be really fun. And that starts October 9th. So the deadline, if you guys want to participate, is October 1st. So that's coming up. So be sure to fill in the application form and send your pictures. And I'm very much looking forward to that, to see what everybody creates this year. So now, is that going to be a good length? We're going to try it. So let's measure how much that coil is. It's about 1 inch, well, a little less. 7/8 of an inch of coil. Let me write that down. Okay, so collar, 7/8" long, a 22 gauge coil, and work off the roll because it's definitely easier. Okay, so now we can remove it from the 16 gauge wire and just bring it on here and see if it's going to be the right length. So now we can just thread through that 20 gauge. Now, is it too long? Is it too short? We can curve it. We can bring it up a little bit. We can bring it up and just bring this one over a little bit. There we go. Let's bring that right in. Okay, so that's kind of cute. If you want to do a little coiled collar, you know, the sky is the limit for that. It's kind of cute. Maybe stands out a little bit. The other thing you could do was, oh, I wanted to do the heart. I wanted to do the heart on it. That's what I wanted to do. Like in that one, but a heart. So that's another possibility you can do is just, or you could dangle a little heart down there. That would be cute. So let me just get some wire and see about the heart. And we're gonna figure this out as we go. So if you do the Mimi heart, like Ashita was saying, you just bend the wire, you go this, and then you just form like a heart type of thing. That's how easy Mimi hearts are to do. You just do that, and if you want it more rounded, you can use a round form. Okay, you can get the end of a pen or a marker and bring it around if you want it more curvy. Okay, so there's that. And then to put the heart, I mean, the heart is definitely cute in there. Yeah, I don't know if I love the collar. So let me take a picture with the collar. Let's take a picture. Okay, there's collar. And then if you don't want the collar, we can remove it. And then you could actually even just finish it with a plain wire. And then it looks like a collar, but it's not too much, you know? So if you want to do it that way, or you can bead it, we're just going to see how wide the neck should be. I'm going to bring it in a little bit. Okay, and adjust that a bit. Okay, and you can just, I think I kind of like it. So I'm going to just finish it off like that. So I'm going to take the end, bring it around. Okay, and let's set a good, yeah, because you don't want the neck to be too thick either. So we're just going to take take that and clip it. I'll take my glasses off so I don't clip through all the wires. Okay. And then we can just pinch it. So there's the collar. We want to make sure the ear is going to stick out a little bit. So let's just move the ear out a little bit. There. Okay. So you can still see the face. You can bring the face in a little bit. You can do all kinds of little adjustments at this point. Okay. So if you need to straighten out the feet a bit, you can get your flat pliers. Okay, and then we put the thing on the side. So what about the heart? See, this is, you could definitely add a little heart in there if you want. How are you going to attach it? You can. You can put jump rings on there to attach it. That'd be cute. Just dangle it down with jump rings. It's going to slide back and forth though. You can go back on itself as well. So we can put it up like this. Adorable. Aw, thank you. Thank you guys. And then we could bring this one up. And you see there's all kinds of different ways you can finish it. You know, it's just use your creative license and just finish it any way you want. Like, so if you want to add the heart, you can definitely add a heart, but that, I mean, it might be a little big too. You can You can add the heart in there. Let's take a picture. How would we finish it? You could just, I guess, attach it on either side. So let me take a picture of that. You could put another bow on the top if you want. I do like the idea of the heart. I'm just trying to figure out the best way. Let me just try a different heart. Okay, so let me get this one again. Okay, and so you don't know unless you experiment. So let's just try a little bit more and then we'll be done. Sorry I went late. I started late today. So it would be a different version of the Mimi heart if you start with a little loop at the bottom. Zoop. And then we take a pen and go around this way. That's another way to do it. That's like a reverse Mimi heart. Is that too big? It's a little big. We can use our handy dandy looping pliers. So which side? This side maybe? Yeah, we can do that side. These are the beadle-on bail making pliers. So we could go in here. These are the newer ones. Okay. So we can try this, see? And around here. It's different. I'm not sure I love those loops though. But the other way I've done hearts like this is just to, you bring the wires down, okay? Just down, straight down, okay? Yeah, I didn't really love the way those loops look. They look a little silly. Okay, so now we can get the flat pliers and just bend it back, okay? So this is another way to do a heart, and then it looks more hearty, ha ha ha. Okay, so now, so we bring that one like that, and so you guys are lucky. I do all the troubleshooting, and then you could just choose which way you want to do it because everybody has different tastes. And if you have a different way to do it, let me know. So let's get rid of that heart. We're gonna check this one out here. So you could do like a little, you could do a little heart there and stick it in there. You could hang it. And the other way to do the heart is you bring this one straight back, okay, on a right angle. And then this one come back here. Okay, and we're gonna bend that at the side. And then we're just gonna take this one around and we'll be done. So we're just gonna take this one around here and that one around here. And then we'll clip it. Okay, and then that's a good finish on that heart. Whoops, wrong pliers. There you go. And then this one would go up. So that's another way to finish the heart, which makes like really great earrings doing it like that. And then you can just attach it on there if you wanted to. I mean, it gives it a little bit of detail. The other thing you could do, I could have done, it's too late, I've cut it. You could have done a little loop in there, and then we could have hung that from the loop. So that's definitely something that you can do. But say you do want to do, let's just see how it would look if we did hang it there. So we're going to clip it at about 3/8 to 1/2 inch. And imagine we did a little loop or something in there, then we could dangle it. And we're going to bring this one around and back. Maybe a little bit more, cut a little bit more off. And bring that one around. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then we can hook it on the collar. Oh, it's really cute. This is optional. Okay. And the other thing was, you could do is I could have formed a heart with the same wire. That would have worked too. So the sky is the limit. I'm gonna click that one on there. And just imagine maybe there was a little loop on there. I think that would work better if there was an actual loop to hang that on, but because we didn't make the loop, we're just gonna hang it like that. So there it is. And we're just going to kind of push that underneath there. And that's how it would look with the heart. And I'll probably, like when I photograph it, I'll probably photograph it with, maybe with the heart and without, so we can see. But that would be really cute, just to dangle. So if you had a little loop, it's hard to get it in the right position. You can play with that. There, cute. Okay, so now you could either do the heart or not. I can do it both ways. A little pop of color. Oh, thank you. So the other thing you could do is take that, and if you didn't want to, if you want to do it with the same wire, you could have always like gone up here and done a heart down here. So that's another possibility. There's so many things you could do. So I am going to flip the screen, and you guys let me know which one you like better, the face or the whole dog. And I'm going to flip the screen and say goodbye for now. And thank you guys so much for hopping on. Now I can't see your comments, but I really, really appreciate you guys hopping on. So thanks so much for watching the live stream. Thank you to Mirtz for requesting the Shih Tzus. Thank you so much to Amber for always hopping on and moderating the chat. And yeah, so be sure to apply for Livewires for the Win if you guys haven't already. And all the details, I'll put a link to the call for entry in the description below the video. And I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the day, rest of the week, and we will see you the next time. Bye.